she was real slick. Then she ran into Alfonso Brown. She hasn't been the same since Alfonso put her down. Sister Sadie never worried. Sister Sadie never hurried. Then she ran into Alfonso Brown. She hasn't been the same since Alfonso put her down. She just paces round the floor. She don't have no mind no more. She just stares into an empty space with a frown on her face. Sister Sadie was a honey, always had a lot of money. Then she ran into Alfonso Brown. She hasn't been the same since Alfonso put her down.
Hello. Have you all had a nice lunch? We never do lunchtime concerts, so it's quite exciting for us. We're Janice Burns and Jon Doran. We're going to sing you some folk songs.
Yeah, it's lovely to be here. Thanks for all coming out. We're going to start off with one called Song of the Fish Cutters. Fisher lasses, I come and what we meet. Fi Edinburgh and Gimri and Fi and Veralaki, Fi Bucky and Fi Aberdeen and all the country then. We don't want to got the head and we don't want to hear mitten. Rise up in the morning with your bundles in your hand. Be at the station early or we'll surely have to stand. Tack plenty to eat and a kettle for your tea, or you'll maybe be a hunger on your way to your mickey. A dear twa, and when you reach your lodge and should have soon to sleep, you'll fall. But your eyes at 5 with a sleep still in your ear. You don't want to find the cotton yards along the your mickey. It's early in the morning and it's late into the night. Your hands are cutting chappa and you look on a cassette, and you greel like a wane when you pop them in the brie, and you wish you were 1,000 miles away from your mickey. Lasses at the pickling and others at the creels, and you wish the fish and all left in the sea by the time you finish cutting herring on the Mickey. We've gutted fish in Lerwick and Stornoway and Shields, worked along the Humber amongst the barrels and the creels. Whippy Grimsby we've travelled up and down, but the place to see the herring is the key at your mitten. Come on, what we mean. Fi Edinburgh and Gimri and Fi and Veralaki, Fi Bucky and Fi Aberdeen and all the country then. We don't want to take up the head and we don't want to hear mitten. Thank you so much. That was a song, it was written by Ewan McCall, as part of the Radio Ballad series, and that song tells the story of women who worked in the herring trade in the sort of late 1800s into the early 1900s, travelling from the northeast of Scotland all the way down the east coast of England, and then also in the West Highlands as well. Yeah, pretty cool women. I love that song. And we're going to move on to a ghost story.
Yeah, so as folk singers, I feel the need to explain ourselves as we're in a place of education. So as folk singers, we generally kind of find our songs in books and archives, which might sort of be in these archives. You get a lot of these old recordings, and there are a lot of sort of bearers of tradition. And one of those tradition bearers is a wonderful woman called Margaret Barry. And she sang this really interesting song called She Moved Through the Fair, which is actually quite a popular folk song, but we'll give it a go. My mother won't mind. and my father won't slight you for your lack of kind. And she stepped away from me, and this she did say, it will not be long enough till our wedding day. She stepped away from me, and she moved through the fair, and fondly I watched her move here and move there, and she turned away homeward with one star away, like the swan in the evening moves over the lake. All the people are saying that no two were wed. For one had the sorrow that never was said, and she smiled as she passed with her goods and her gain, and that was the last that I saw of my dear. Last night she came to me, my true love came in, so softly she came that her feet made no din, and she laid her hand on me, and this she did say, it will not be long, love, till our wedding day.
Thank you so much. It's really lovely to be back here. Yeah, we were here about 2 or 3 years ago, maybe 3 years. Yeah, so it's really, really lovely to be invited back. We're going to sing another Irish one. This is one we got from the singing of a guy called Paddy Tunney, who's an amazing Irish singer, and he came from a family of singers, and he learned a lot of his songs from his mum, and she learned a lot of her songs from her mum, which is really lovely. This one is a story of deceit, and I suppose heartbreak, betrayal. Lots of lovely, miserable subjects, very suited to folk song. It's called The Month of January.
If you've never been to a folk gig before, which is more than possible, kind of traditional folk music, it generally is quite bleak. I hate to say, you don't really go to a folk gig to be cheered up. So I just looked at the set list, and the whole thing is heartbreak and woe until the very end. So yeah.
I think we've also got something to do with that.
Oh, well.
You're attracted to certain types of songs, aren't you? Depending on your personality. Yeah, anyway, I'll say no more. This is Month of January.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3.
Saying cruel was my father who barred the door on me, and cruel was my mother, this dreadful crime to see. Cruel was my own sweetheart who changed his mind for gold, and cruel was wintry winds that pierced my heart with gold. For the taller that the pine tree grows, the sweeter is the bark, and the fairer that a young man speaks, the falser is his heart. For he'll kiss you and caress you till he thinks he has you won, then he'll go away, leave you all for some other one. So come all my pretty fair maids, a warning take of me, and never build your nest on the top of a high tree, for the green leaves there will weather and the branches will decay, and the beauty of a false young man too soon will fade away. Thank you. studying music at the uni? Yay! Oh, hello.
Oh, good.
Nice. Nice to see some students in. And who's not studying music? Way!
Yeah, not me. We studied music a long time ago. Back when you could do a course in folk and traditional music. Well, actually, you still can. You still can, thank you.
He's still doing it.
Oh, good. That's all right then. Yeah, of course, and there is a course in Leeds as well in the conservatoire, which is really exciting as well. It's growing. Oh, so a lot of these songs. Yeah, we're going to get, because we've got degrees in this now, we're going to be nerdy about it. So a lot of these songs, they kind of, they travel, and as they travel, they change. They pass from person to person. And it's an oral tradition as well, for the most part. So it's passed by, it's never really written down. So you can kind of track these songs as they move about. And so a lot of our songs come from Scotland, a lot of these kind of old ballads and things like that. This one that we're going to sing is a ballad called Young Hunting. That's probably what it started as. It's quite a long song. Goes on for a bit of a while, and there's all sorts of mad characters in it. But yeah, we got this one from the Appalachian Mountains. So one of our folk song collectors, a guy called Cecil Sharp, and his companion Maud Carpleys, went over to the Appalachian Mountains to find English folk song, which is kind of a weird concept. I think it's generally considered as an American folk song now. But yeah, they found this song, and it's Young Hunting. But during its kind of travels over to the Appalachian Mountains from Scotland, it lost nearly all of its words and all of its tune. So we're going to sing kind of what's left of that song. It's considered a different song now, and it's a song called False True Love.
Great, should we do it?
Yeah, sorry.
Last time we were here, which I absolutely loved, because it's obviously, you're in a sort of university building that's very nice. Everyone's very polite and quiet. But we got heckled last time quite a lot. So yeah, feel free.
It was quite academic heckling. Like, we're not used to it. Yeah, it's good. 1, 2, 3. Come in, my own true love, and chat for a while with me, for it's been 3/4 of a long year or more since I spoke one word to thee. I can't come in, I won't sit down, for I haven't a moment's time. And since you're engaged with another true love, and your heart is no longer mine, There's many's the star shall jingle in the
Come in, my true love.
and many's the leaf below.
Child, for a while with me. There's many's the dumb shall wait upon a man.
For serving a bogle.
Come in, my true love.
Come in, come in.
Come in, Thank you. Jack, could I just have my monitor up the tiniest little amount? Thank you. Just everything equally, slightly boosted. That'd be great. Oh, I mean, I can't tell I've not got any instruments, but I'm sure it's fine. Thank you. That's great. Okay, we're going to sing a song for you now called Grim Winter Was Howling. Another cheery subject. I found this one, so John and I, we actually do, we have a winter show that we do. We take it out every December and, yeah, sing all these kind of unknown Christmas songs from the folk world. Obviously we're an Anglo-Scots duo. John's the Anglo, I'm the Scot. In this, when we were creating this show and the album that goes alongside it, it's very English. There's so many great English songs about Christmas. And I really wanted to find some Scottish ones to balance it out. But that's really hard because in Scotland, Christmas was banned for 400 years. And it was actually only not a normal working day in the 1950s. That's when they changed it. So it's quite recent that we've been allowed to celebrate Christmas. Yeah, so I found the next best thing, which was this winter song called Grim Winter Was Howling. Yeah, it's not quite the cheery thing I was looking for.
It is quite a cheery Christmas show, I should say that. But it's not all songs like this. We do sing the odd happy one, don't we? Yeah.
The occasional one, yeah. But I really like this one. I think the story of it is quite interesting. Yeah. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Grim winter was howling, our mute and our mountain, and bleak blew the wind on the wild stormy sea. The cold frost had locked up each rivulet and fountain as I took the Drake road to lead north to Dundee. The water was dreary, my heart was full cheery, and canty I sung like a bird on the tree. For when the heart's light, the feet winna soon weary, the wind should gang further than bonny Dundee. Arrived at the bank, so sweet taste flowing river. I looked as it rapidly rode to the sea, and fancy whose fond dream still pleases me ever beguiled the long passage to bonny Dundee. They're gloating about, I saw in his station, Elk Paddy is hiding as a midsummer bee. I first saw that sweet lassie. I'm listless, I'm restless, wherever I be. I'm down on it, and often called saucy. They cannot solve for the lasso Dundee. Oh, lang may her guardians be virtue and honour, though another may wed her, yet well may she be. And blessings in plenty be showered down upon her, the lovely young Peggy, the pride o' Dundee. The lovely young Peggy, the pride o' Dundee. It's hard. Can I just split the difference between where it was and where it is? Thanks, Jack. Cheers.
What do you fancy?
So, what I love about that song is I'm so used to hearing folk songs where it's that kind of very stereotypical man falls in love with woman and then she doesn't love him back or she's getting married to someone else and his response is to say like, well, I'm just going to go and die underneath the willow tree. It's really dramatic and part of me loves it, but it's also kind of overdone. And what I love about that particular song is that the character in that story sees the woman that he's getting married to, that he loves, getting married to someone else. And instead of being really dramatic about it, he just wishes her well and says, "Oh, poor me." Great, so modern, so boundaried, I love it. What are we doing now?
Should we do the seasons? Do you fancy it? It's up to you.
Do you want to do Bonnywood Tall?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's good to have a plan, isn't it? Yeah, you know what? I'd recommend if you ever want to find interesting songs, go on the archives and have a look. A lot of them have been digitized, and you can have a little search. People often sort of say, you know, how do you get into that? Come and chat to us at the end, and we'll give you a big long list of archives you can have a look through. This one's often one I tell people about because it's such an accessible one. It's an archive called the Kist of Riches archive, and it's full of Scottish folk song. There's some beautiful Gaelic songs, loads of pipe tunes and fiddle tunes and stuff. But there's also some nice songs in the English language as well. And we got this from a singer called Katie Rowley. It's a song called Bonnie Woodhall.
Just keep an eye out. This string keeps...
Yeah.
Just in case anything really weird happens, my string keeps slipping for no reason. So...
We've been exploring all the potholes around Leeds
That'll
today.
be it.
It's just been it's quite fun, yeah.
Okay, let's go for it.
1, 2, 3, 2, 3.
Down by yon green bushes near Calder's clear stream,
Where me and my
Annie so oft times have been.
well, the years flew by, and happy were we. It's little she thought a soldier I'd be.
I said to my Annie, I must away, for my country calls on me and I must obey. But if heaven protects me and I do return, I'd wed you, my Annie, near Calder's clear burn. On the 21st of August, our regiment was lost, and a shot from the enemy to our lines came across, struck me on the temple and the blood trickled down. I reeled, I staggered, and fell to the ground, and it's run. Cries the general, it's haste, make your speed. I'm afraid by yon bullet, yon Dunsmore lies dead. Well, they called for the water and the whiskey so free, and turned me all over, my wounds for to see. If my Annie were here, she would bind up my wounds, and a kiss from her sweet lips would deaden my stools. But if heaven protects me and I do return, I'd sport with my Annie near Calder's clear burn. And when I am weary, I think on lang syne. When I was a young man and I worked down the mine, well, the tears they do trickle and down they do fall, like the dew on the gowans of Bonnie. On the gowans of Bonnie.
Thank you very much. All right. You know what? Since we're in a university, does anyone know what that instrument's called? we do this kind of when we do a non-folk venue. It's quite nice because people ask us in the interval, but we're not going to have an interval. So that one over there, does anyone know what it's called? Oh, a Shruti box is very close. It's yeah, a harmonium. Yeah, fantastic. Yes. Does anyone know what this instrument's called? Just if you're interested, that one's called an Irish bouzouki. It's sort of, based on the Greek bouzouki. That's a mandolin, And that's a tenor guitar. This is a pedal board.
But if you'd like to talk to us about any of that, or if you just want to have a regular chat, or, I mean, we're already off to a good start on this one because the sound engineer, Jack, bought a t-shirt before the gig. So if anyone wants to buy some merch, we'll also be selling CDs, tote bags, CDs, vinyl, t-shirts. Yeah, and we'll be around just for general chat as well. So please do come and talk to us. We're going to finish up on a couple of songs, a couple of nice bird-themed songs. The first one is called The Corncrake, and this is a song that I got from the singing of Sheila Stewart, who was a Scottish traveller. And yeah, oh, what am I saying? The song comes from Ayrshire, which is kind of not too far from where I'm from. I'm from Glasgow, so it's just south of where I'm from. And what I love about it is that when this song was written, it was probably at a time when there were corncrakes aplenty in Ayrshire, and you would just never see one there now. In Scotland, you only get them in the Outer Hebrides because they're quite endangered now. But their numbers are on the rise, so that's positive. I think it was written in about the 1700s at some point. But for me, this is a song that celebrates living a life in nature and having access to nature. There's a line in the song that says, "Rural joy is free to all." And yeah, it's the little spark that got me interested in this song. Growing up in Scotland, I was so lucky that we have the right to roam in Scotland, so my parents would drag me up hills and lochs and lakes and everywhere. I was very lucky to have that kind of upbringing. And I've moved to England 10 years ago, and I've been here quite a long time. And in England, we have some of the worst access laws in Europe, and it's kind of rubbish. And there's a good campaign trying to give us all better rights and more access to nature, so you can look it up if you want, called Right to Roam. They've got a website and everything, so check it out. But yeah, this little line in the song, "Rural joy is free to all," it just sparked that thought for me, and I fell in love with the song. So we'll sing that one, and then we'll finish up on a song called "Up and Awa with a Leverick," and Leverick is a Scots word for lark. I might even teach you it. We'll see. If you want to sing, who wants to sing? Yeah, great. We'll have a sing then, that'll be great. If you want to sing before that, there's a refrain line in the Corncrake at the end of every verse. "Where the echo mocks the corncrake among the winnie nows." All of them except the last one. Shall we do it?
Yeah, let's do it. Thanks for listening, everyone. It's been lovely. Just and quick, a shout out for Esme and Jack as well on the sounds. That's great. It's been lovely.
First of all, was handsome, young and fair. Where had I spent some merry nights way on the banks of Ayr? Where had I spent some merry nights way on wee Bernie Rouse? Why the echo mocks the corncrake among the winnie nows. We loved each other dearly, and disputes we seldom had. As constant as the pendulum, her heart beat on so much for listening. We've been Janice Burns and Jon Doran. We would love you to sing this song with us. I'll sing it once, and then we'll try it together. It goes like this. Up and a one over the Laverick, up and a one in the morning. Up and a one over the Laverick, up and a what the hell's we me? Up and a one over the Laverick, up and a one in the morning. Up and a one over the Laverick, up and a what the hell's we me? We are casting your gut and your flea and your hook, we are casting your gut and your rod and your reel. We are casting your gut and your wee pickle, like you'll have plenty of fish for tea put in your creel. Up and a one of the Laverick, up and a one morning. Up and a one of the Laverick, up and a what the hell's we me? For there's truth in the jaw, there's truth in Loch, there's truth in the leave and the tumble the spay. Loch Catherine's watted is good for a batter, them here you can slaughter, them here you can fry. Up and a one of the Laverick, up and a one morning. Up and a one of the Laverick, up and a what the hell's we me? We are drumming the fire, you're laird of the shower, you're drumming the fire, you're making your tea, we are drumming the fire, you can't even tie to the whippling curler, curling free. Up and a one of the Laverick, up and a one morning, up and a one of the Laverick, and what the hell's we me? Up and a one of the Laverick, up and a one morning, a one of the Laverick, up and a what the hell's we me?
Thank you so much. Cheers.